Okay. Well, I'm just gonna do the intro now. Welcome, one and all, to what is essentially the first episode of the Adventures of Animaxia podcast. I am Owen, your overlord slash GM slash conductor of this very chaotic group of players accompanying me today. They are, of course, the enigmatic M.
Hello.
Um, the terrifying Chris. Uh, oh, that's horrible. And the very notorious Notoritis near as
Hello.
and we're gonna play some D&D today. It's all over the place. We'll see how this goes. The cogs of destiny turn, and the levers are pulled and pushed by the powerful hands at play. We find ourselves in the capital of the mega kingdom known as Lashscan. Kolkvar Keep is packed with high-ranking officials moving to and from here and there, all scrambling to prepare for the Conference of Crowns, where the next king is to be selected to rule over the kingdom, whose century-long king was recently murdered in faraway lands by unknown adversaries. Particularly, we zoom in on a place known as the Crystal Inn, when an ambassador to the god of the stars lays apparently abandoned by her brother M. We come to the inn as your eyes slowly peel open, sort of yellowish sunlight coming in through the window, fractured by the glass slightly. You wake up, that sort of like smell of fresh rain sort of gently making you awake as you come to your senses. Eventually gathering yourself together, you unlock the door and make your way around. As you make your way downstairs, you pass by the tall, falcon-like, man-like entity, man known as Shinrav Talon, who goes, "Morning, Kaz."
Morning, Shinrav. It's, well, aren't you a sight for sore eyes?
You look at him once more as you see very scarred face, semi-muscular body, swords and armor just strapped all across this man's chest, everywhere you can see, as he just looks at you. "Indeed I am."
With all that, someone might think you were looking to fight.
"And why would anyone think that? I'm just very friendly is all."
You're as fluffy as a kitten.
"Alright." As he sort of like scuttles back down, he like just forgets saying the sentence as he walks down and just heads to his room. Oh, and before you make your way downstairs, there's something you need to know.
Well, go on. Tell me all I need to know.
I don't really know how to say this.
Just say it.
Quixel's gone.
Cass, like her face drops as she stares at Shinrav. What do you mean Quixel's gone, Shinrav?
He left this morning. I assume in the night. He left a note for you.
He left a note.
Yes.
I didn't know he could write.
Trust me, it's more hieroglyphics, but he got the point across.
There's like almost a sort of tear in Cass's eye. The note, yes. Where is it? Where can I find it?
His room. You know where that is. Oh, where it was.
Was yes, of course. I thank you. I'll see you soon. And she turns away from Shinrav and like heads down the corridor towards where she knows that Quexel once was.
Very ominously, you make your way to room number 13. As you find the doorway already slightly ajar, Kaz pushes her way in. As you see, already sitting on the bed with a note in his hands, Leonardus, the turtle man. Chris, would you like to describe your character?
Well, yes, Leonardus is pretty much a giant turtle who loves nature and tries to be in balance, but every once in a while loses them.
All right. And Kaz, you as well, I assume, with the description.
Well, this is more than hieroglyphics. I'm quite impressed.
You make your way down as you look at the note. Okay, I'm gonna try and read this out.
I was going to say, would you like me to read it? Do you want to read it?
We'll each one of us can take a paragraph, okay?
No, you guys do it.
As you try to read the note, somewhere a narrator pops up out of the middle of nowhere and starts narrating. It is finally my time. It has been a long journey. I have traveled far from my land and home in hopes of bringing the people who tried to destroy my way of life to justice. But the longer I ventured, the more I lost myself. I see my reflection in the water, no longer recognize the man who left my lands with a righteous purpose. I see a man corrupted by your ways and society, with greed, horrors, and general hate towards everything and anyone. I could see myself continuing this journey with you, but once our quest is complete, I would either be dead or too broken to return. We have all seen too much for one lifetime.
Would you like me to take over here? Because I'm glad that I can take over here.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm glad I met you all, but with that does come regret and pain. I've killed through the lands and cities for my own crusade. I think it's finally time for me to return home. It may take months or even years, but at least I will have the time to think about who I am now, and if I can heal along the way, then I may be able to return to my tribe. Worthy, I will not go and abandon our mission. If what we have learned is true, one day, and maybe soon, more will come to the lake, and if they do know this, I will not stand by. Nothing will pass me. My final stand will be to protect this land, my people, and this realm. I hope we'll see each other again soon, on better terms. May Aelor bring us balance. Quixel. Cass is going to very gingerly fold up the note, and it's gonna get tucked like right into like the bit, like the belt of her dress, and she brushes herself off and straightens up. Well, Quixel, my brother, I hope you do find your purpose. You deserve it.
As the silence of the air is broken by the gentle wind outside the window, you hear a creak at the doorway as it slowly squeaks its way open, and you hear a familiar voice. Ah, good morning. Could I interest both of you in some bean water? As you see this very overly charismatic, very rough, short-ass man, very long, sort of whitish beard, these spectacles, one of them broken, as he's sort of in this overly small waistcoat. This man has a brownish glass bottle in his left hand and 2 shot glasses in his right, as he gestures out the bottle towards you guys. Bean water, huh?
I am sick of hearing about bean water.
Nothing like bean water to soak up the tears.
Yes, I want one.
As he like skedaddles his way over, like slams down the shot glasses as him and Leonardo start working away at that. You just hear like a dialogue in the background constantly, like, oh yes, this is a very refined bean water. The very shell of the bean actually is it actually is soaked up when you ferment it, and he's just like waffling on in the background.
Oh, you are a new Eiling, isn't it?
I know it is quite a refined craft.
Oh, lovely.
As Kaz, you sort of take a breath outside the doorways. Mr. Shinrav makes his way towards the doorway. That was an unfortunate loss, truly. But we wish him the best on his voyage.
It's not really a loss, is it, though? He shouldn't have been here in the first place. Quixel, as much as he was a little dull sometimes, Quixel deserved better than me.
We all deserved better than what we have, but it is not what has happened to us that defines us. It is what we do in retaliation.
Cass, like, half laughs and looks over at Leonardus. So, it's going to be us and the turtle. That's our great army.
Not quite. I had a conversation with Jacob this morning.
He contacted you.
I have my ways. Quite urgent, actually. With Quixel gone, we, quite frankly, like you pointed out, we don't really have a very well-functioning team, which is why we've come into contact with some local presences. The first of which I'd like to introduce to you. As he like steps aside, you see a figure behind him. Near, would you like to describe your character?
Yeah, so you see a human, a male, bald, wearing leather armor with like metal bolts in it, wearing a buckler and wielding a long rapier, a sheath with a cloak, and he has this double-headed crow, Viking-esque kind of tattoo on his forehead, and his eyes are dark purple.
Nice.
And yeah, I step in. Hey.
So
You are Shinrav's and Jacob's extra help, then. It's nice to meet you, Cassandra. My friends call me Cass, but well, we're not friends yet, are we? And she holds out her hand.
we still have not gotten a description of Cass. I'd like to point that out.
No, you don't get a description of Cass.
It's this very mysterious, very mysterious character all of a sudden. Okay, Kaz, you see a mirror and you force yourself to just look at yourself for like 2 seconds. Oh no.
Cass goes blind.
Leonardus is going to cast. I don't know. What spell can I cast to?
What's the opposite of
True
paralyzed?
sight.
Yes, True Sight. That's the best. Yes, I don't have the spell, but I'm going to cast it.
Okay.
All right.
So Cassandra is a tall. I think she's about 6'2". She's my character. She is 6'2". Half elf. With very like dark skin and white, blonde, almost like bluish hair. Over her cheeks, she has like what looks like to be like scars of constellations. She's very like she looks very regal. But at the same time, she looks like she can hold her own in a fight. She just has this air that she is not one to be messed with, and she looks at herself in this mirror and goes, "Nice."
Well,
Mm,
Mr. Uton, is it,
yeah, the name's Utenheimer. Pleasure to meet you. And I grab your hand and shake it firmly, but also tenderly at the same time.
ooh, firm and tender. That's a great handshake. Full on, like,
How sweaty is the handshake on a scale of 1 to 10?
we can roll for it if you really want to know.
Really?
I'm gonna say,
Cass's
I'm
hands are
gonna.
ice cold.
Shinrav has some oily hands, you know?
He is a bird man. Like,
I feel like he has some oily hands.
there's like a little bit of feathers that get stuck to you when you
Ooh,
shake
it's like
his
it's like
hand.
weirdly like oily under the feathers, but like the feathers themselves are like kind of cold and dry. So it's
Oh,
kind of.
I was shaking Cass's hands, not Finrod.
Oh, never mind. Okay, Shinrav
Yeah.
is shaking his own hand. He's like, "Damn, that's nice."
I wasn't aware. I didn't see it. I was looking at Cass at the time.
All right.
Yeah, I assume that as well. So I don't know why you guys got the wrong idea.
What are we assuming?
We're not assuming. We're moving.
Okay.
Anyway, handshake initiated.
So yeah, I guess we're not friends yet, but well, I'm here to help you out. From what I understand, you need some more people in your team. I'm not opposed to becoming friends over time, but we'll see. We'll see how it
Well,
goes.
I just lost my lizard, so life has got a little bit worse. So if you can fill that gap, that would be lovely.
That's the first time I'm being asked to be a lizard. I'll have to get back to you on that one.
Yes, I assume that Jacob or Shinrav, either of them, have deigned to fill you in on what's happening.
A little bit. Not all the details, but I've got the gist of it, I think.
Well, last I remember, after being abandoned by my brother, is we are going to do a little bit of espionage.
Reverse espionage, if you think about it, really.
De-espionage?
Right. Like
Despionage.
Like it worked out last time.
I mean, you did blow up a warehouse.
Yes, that's what I mean.
That's the opposite of espionage.
I'm pretty
Well-
sure that's just terrorism.
Yeah.
It wasn't my idea.
Was
It
it the
just happened.
lizards?
Well, he couldn't really keep his mouth shut.
He is a lizard. He does. I believe they breathe through the. I don't know much about lizards.
That's not what I meant.
All right. Well, it seems we have somewhat of a team at the moment. Utan, you and the rest of your crew shall be arriving shortly, if I'm correct.
Yes.
But-
I'm expecting 2 more.
For the meantime, it appears we have a problem with the Knights of Volda and the Conference of Crowns. Utan has a case file. Inside of it is most of the information that I believe you gathered from your own espionage.
Indeed, yes. Do you want me to read everything in the file or just share it with you? How do you want to do it?
I mean, you give us the file
It's
if you
quite
want.
a long. Yeah, so I'm gonna share the file, I guess, and maybe we just go over like a few points because it is a long file.
Indeed, indeed.
We all
Oh,
can
it's-
read here. It's fine, really. We got rid of the one who couldn't.
And then
So here you go. One
Well
second.
now. Gosh, my friend, you were so sad about that 2 minutes ago, and now you're just basically happy about it.
If I don't laugh, I'll cry, Leonardus.
Right.
Dark humor usually works best, to be honest. When everything goes to shit, you better laugh at it.
Okay, that's a very good point. I like him.
Thanks.
Why are you again?
You remind me of some people I knew as a kid.
Oh, how cute is he?
So here's the file, and Utan passes all the files to like copies of the files to each one.
As you do so, you see a figure at the window. He turns around. Ooh, so we're having all these papers handing out no bean water?
No fucking bean water.
Fine, did you get those eye chips to get us into the convention? I was planning on wearing my suit and all.
Out of character, we had how many? 3 or
You had 3? I believe you captured 3.
we needed 4. But
Indeed.
since Quicksilver is gone, we need 3 only.
At the moment, yeah.
But then again, we have a new companion, so we have 4 again. Got it.
That's a lot of maths.
Yes, see, I can do maths, not only read.
Impressive. I can
Yeah.
only do one of those things.
Which is selling beam
We-
water.
Do we still have the jacket that does the invisible thing?
So a quick story about that one. I believe it's shrunk in the washing.
Oh fuck.
In which washing?
So I feel like unless we have a dwarf, that's not gonna work wonders.
I mean, I might know a guy. And,
Do we really need another
Cass
dwarf?
looks at Shinrav with like a very pointed
Mm.
look.
I mean, if you want a dwarf, I can be a dwarf if you need it. If you explain why.
This is very strange. Why?
It's not the first time I'm hearing of it.
Basically, what we're saying is that we let Shinrav do the washing, and he fucked it up. He fucked up the washing.
It's not my fault that the only setting is hot.
What? Never heard of washing it by hand and stuff?
Do I
was going
look
to
like I
say,
can
the
wash it by
label did say
hands?
hand wash only.
If I wash it by hands, then there'd be feathers in everyone's clothes, and how would you like that?
Well,
Exactly.
well, I like it better than completely shrunk.
Oh, would
At
you?
least, at least
Next time I'll go and I'll rub feathers all over your clothes so you can itch all day long like a cat.
Wait, can you show me the robe?
I think he's saying it's gone forever.
No, but do you have it still? Like, it might be-
You're like,
it
I
might
think
be
he
time
threw it
valuable.
out.
That's too bad. I might have been
excuse
able
me,
to fix it.
who drew it out?
some invisible dwarf.
Oh shit, did Quixel take it with him?
I
I'm
don't
the
understand
only
why
one
he'd want to take it with him. Probably wouldn't fit him. Maybe he didn't take it off.
Oh, that makes sense.
Wait, is Quixel still here? Quixel!
Quixel,
Quixel!
come back.
Quixel!
No, he's not here. He's not here.
Quixel!
He's definitely not here. Otherwise, a table would have fallen over. He's like a happy dog.
Oh. No point in not trying, I guess.
So, no jacket, 3 tickets. We need 4, 5.
Perhaps. Regardless, we have a mission to fulfill. I believe that a one Conan Blackstone will be at the event. Now, we are not aware of how, but according to this case file, it appears the knights have made a plan of sorts. The 4 men mentioned in the book are staging a coup. They intend to overthrow the convention, cause disarray, and mass havoc. We are not only trying to find information about the whereabouts of your loved ones, Kaz, and we are not only trying to get revenge for Lazarus, Leonardus, we're trying to save the world in a way.
Well, might as well start now.
You're like, thumbs, like everyone has a case file now at this point, so he just starts like thumbing through it. Well, not to sound like an idiot, but how are we doing this?
Preferably without, without making too much of a mess.
That being.
Well, I
Don't even
almost.
dare looking at me.
Well,
Well,
are you
I
in?
wasn't looking at you.
I'm just saying.
So in the file it says that the cartographer guy goes to like this old store vendor kind of thing, or an antique shop or something. I guess we can maybe jump him there and then get some more intel and find like a good break-in point.
Not a terrible idea.
That makes sense.
Alright. Anyone have any clues on who this man is? No? No one.
What, the cartographer or the antique salesman?
I assume both.
Only what's in the file. Just says that he's a skilled operative of the Knights of Volar and is very known to have a weakness for rare maps and artifacts. And that he frequents this antique market store thingy.
Alright. I assume that will be down towards the south of the city. What's our plan on jumping this man? Do we just show up and stab him? Do we trail him? What are we trying to get out?
I can probably draw a map that will look antique.
Alright.
And then try to sell him and like tell him to come to my store or something.
Alright.
Oh, I'll be honest, I'm not the most persuasive guy, at least not with my mouth.
Well, aren't we lucky we have me?
Yes.
Alright.
And we are really, really happy that you are kind of modest and humble about it.
Humbleness gets you nowhere in life when you're like me, Leonardus. But I'm
That-
sure we can persuade him.
That's
I-
exactly what I say with my bean water.
Well, yes, but
I
your
hate
your
your
bean
fucking
your
bean
bean water tastes actually good, and Cass is sort of just
Exactly my point. Cass, you suck.
yeah. Well,
Be original.
I didn't say suck, but she's
Unoriginal character.
over the top sometimes.
Over dramatic.
yourself, then.
Exactly. That's what I mean.
So I've
Hey,
heard
Do
a
it
lot
your
about.
goddamn self then.
It was your idea and mine, so go for it.
So I've heard a lot of this bean water since I came into this room.
Oh yeah, try it, good.
Exactly.
Then again,
Okay.
why am I selling it?
Utan picks up like a mug, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Smells it. How does it smell?
It smells
Bad.
kind of like stew.
Excuse me.
It smells kind of like a cold stew.
I thought it was fucking fantasy coffee. Now you're telling me it smells like stew.
Well, yeah, it smells like stew, right? But as you get closer, you get hints of bean in there, kind of like a little bit of rum in there.
Okay.
It's almost like it's water made from beans.
You know?
So Utan takes a very, very cautious sip of the bean water. How does
Smart.
it taste?
You taste it, and immediately your taste buds are transported to another dimension of flavor, as you're hit with this very sort of like umami flavor that develops very coldly into this like bitterish kind of coffee earth, and then sort of gets accented with a little bit of that alcohol rum flavor, you know, that lingers on your tongue for a second.
You just hear very, very quietly Utan goes, and that's it. And then he just keeps sipping the water.
Exactly, this is what I mean, Kaz. You need to figure out why your taste buds suck, because apparently bean water people are better. They just are.
Yeah, you cannot change that. You just have to be born.
Exactly.
Nice one, Chris. Kaz raises her eyebrows. I just don't think that bean water is particularly helpful to our current situation, where we should, just be trying to.
All right, fair point. I'll try and assist you. All right. I will assist you by handing you more bean water as you have this conversation. All
Shinra,
right.
is there like a nursery we can drop this man off to?
Unfortunately, all the orphanages are full.
They also don't take adult men.
That is the least of my concerns in this altercation.
Well, shall we get trucking to find our cartographer?
Indeed we shall. Towards the market districts, I guess.
Hmm.
Perhaps we
As
will
we
find
walk,
some answers.
as we walk, Utan just takes out like an old sheet of paper and just starts sketching like something that will look like a real antique map, basically from like what he knows from his own world, and just like just fibs it basically.
All right. Any inspiration for it?
Just what Utan has from like his past experience, from like all the places that he saw so far in his travels, kind of mix and match and put a lot of pieces together, and just from like his own personal like art style.
All right. Nice. Well, as we make our way over towards the downtown area in the market square, we move through the city of Clockwork Keep. This sprawling mountaintop city, situated on the very peak of the tallest peak in this mountain range, Kulmandora. As you walk through the streets, you see it decorated with a plethora of masterfully polished stone and ceramic-like tiles. The weight of the sheer innovation wearing down on the north peak, like a beautiful vine slowly strangling and holding onto the mountain itself. You walk down the hill as the rooftops are painted green and brown, and almost every single street is full of these banners and flags of the city celebrating this new king to be. 3 black mountains with a green backing as its sort of symbology. The aroma of diverse cuisines are entangled within the mountain breeze as you make your way further south, as bustling markets offer exotic spices and handcrafted souvenirs harnessed from the city's crossroad of cultures. As you make your way down to the market area, you find it bustling with the movements of thousands upon thousands of politicians, priests, salesmen, innovators, cartographers, businessmen, all scuttling to try and make some money. Hundreds of airships go overhead, as they dock in depot not too far away on the cliff edges. You see a few gondolas actually as a sort of in-city transport all the way to the peak areas like the political halls and the main streets. You make your way through the stalls upon stalls as I would like to get a sleight of hand check from Mr. Utan. To see how that map goes. And I would also like to see what everyone else is doing.
Do I get advantage or something? Because I do
do
have.
Do I see or do I know that?
If you give me a history check that works, I'll give you advantage. Because you're recalling it from something. So if you give me a history check of, let's say, above DC 12, I will give you advantage.
1 second, let's see.
I would like to give
I got 18.
All right, with an 18, you're fairly confident in the schematics for this thing. You can sort of recall it, sort of like artists remembering what they've just seen.
Okay, so let's roll twice. So that sleight of hand's first one is 18, and let's see the other one. Oof, yeah, it's the 18. The other one is a net one.
Well, lucky for advantage. As you roll an 18, you sketch up this very nice sort of rendition of this cathedral that you saw one time across your voyage and travels. Not too bad. It looks older. Like I say, you probably take a little bit of that bean water and like just put this, like stain it a little bit to make it look older.
Bean water. water.
Yeah.
Yeah,
please.
staying in and being water, exactly. So it also has that. So it has this very weird earthy beanie smell that makes it smell like it was just pulled from like a bulk or something. As it dries out, you eventually like get it somewhat dry. You roll it up. As you pocket it, what are you guys gonna do in this crowd of people? Can I get a perception check? Inside, like what's happening?
I have a vague memory of a cartographer we may have met once.
Mm.
So, um, could I roll like a little perception check, perhaps?
100%. Go for it.
That's a nat 20.
Shit. Okay. Okay. You do not forget faces too early.
It's cast speciality is faces.
Not before the second beam water bug.
That bean water kicked in, man. As Kaz's eyes, while everyone else is trying to maneuver through the crowds, a couple of people, "Oi, mate, where you going?" "Hey, sir, that's not right. You shouldn't be doing that." As they're sort of just like, "What, you bump into me?" Bumping through all these people. Kaz's eyes just sort of like widen like a hawk searching for its prey. As you spot, almost like 200 meters through the crowds, a very familiar set of eyes that locks into yours. As you look at the face of a cartographer, an adventurer you know very well, the notorious Erland Kolkvar, heir to the throne of Larscan.
Fucking Herland. Cass like straightens up. I found a cartographer. He might not be so happy to see us.
As
What did you do to him?
It's more what he did to, well, what he did to us. I don't, well, not what he did to me. I wasn't there. A friend of a friend was there. Quixel was there, but it wasn't me. But it's that one there, and
Yeah.
Cass does her best to motion towards him.
I know it was a friend of a friend of a friend who was there and told you the story. Sure. Who is it?
Herland Kolkvar.
Yeah,
right
no.
there.
What I mean, point it out.
He's that man there.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure you met him. Did
I
you
think
not meet him?
I think
We
so.
were on the gondola.
Oh shit.
There was a
that-
pig man involved.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not going to. Yeah, I think we should walk. I think this might be a job for you, Utan. Because he doesn't like us.
Sure.
Yeah.
Do you want me to look like somebody else that might be more persuasive to him? Just go with myself.
all right, can I get all three of you to roll me an intelligence save?
Yes, guys. I'm sorry, but this is your fault. So you fix it because I wanted to kill him, but you didn't let me. So it's on yours.
That's a 17 intelligence save for Cass.
And then I'm going to just cast Cassius Form on myself and sneak through and what's it appear from
Intelligence save for everyone?
So
intelligence save.
say, so 1 second.
15.
So I add my modifier, right?
Yep.
Okay, so it's 7, sadly.
All right.
So it's 17, 15, and 7.
All right, cool. What you guys up to?
Cass is going to. She's going to try and melt into the crowd. Kind of like join the sea of people and avoid his gaze, because she doesn't want to be involved in this.
All right. You gonna lurk back away from the main scene, or you gonna try and stay in range?
She's gonna try and stay in range of watching. She's just trying to like draw back.
All right, you can give me a straight stealth roll.
So as I see Cass do that, I'll probably do the same to get more information from her before I go in. So I'll also roll
Just
stealth.
following along. You
That's
can
a
roll
26.
Sneaky as a bee. Uton, I need a stealth roll from you, and then
23.
sneaky as a butterfly. As Leonardus, what you up to?
Gaseous form on the floor.
Okay,
I dare him to
Who's
see me.
going gas?
you slip away with that then.
Yep.
What does that look like exactly?
Well, basically, imagine a white smoke and going through everybody's. Well, yeah, knees. The knee
I
height.
was hoping that like all his like body parts popped back into a shell and he just drifted through like a disc.
um,
I'm not a ghost.
just a cloud,
You're a turtle cloud.
indeed. All right.
Yeah.
You sort of make it yourself. Just you guys look back, you see just a wisp of cloud just moving through the crowd now. I will say, Leonardo, you can make a stealth check. You don't need to make a stealth check now. You're good. As what's happening with the rest of you, Kaz and Nier?
So, what's the deal with him? Why doesn't he like you? What should I know before I like approach him?
Well, originally, as far as I can tell from what I learned, he is the second son of someone married to this lady Crystal in Minor before, everyone died there. He sponsored Quixel's journey to Minor, and now he's kind of semi-evil. Honestly, I'm not really sure what vibe he's giving off, but he's definitely not good.
So, okay, well, that was honestly a bit not helpful. Let's see.
I mean,
Let's
last
see
time
what
we
I can
saw
do
him,
now.
he stabbed Quixel in the leg, so. And he also wants us at the Conference of Crowns. We have like this very tough relationship.
I see. So what I got from you is be aware of leg stabbing. Oh,
He loves a leg stab.
Everyone, we all know Herland, leg stabbing, they go together. It's just how it goes, man. Just like
well,
butter
I
and
guess if you
toast.
haven't been stabbed in the leg at least once, you haven't lived.
Exactly.
Yeah, they
Man.
go together like bean and water.
Ironic, because Cass doesn't like being water.
He's kind of shit at stabbing people.
He's more handsy, really.
But yes, he has this whole thing with Quixel. Well, he had that whole thing with Quixel. He's not a good person, but then who is these days?
I am.
Are you fuck a good person, Leonardus, you fucking gaseous form of a man.
I'm not going to say anything to that one because I could, but that pissed me off really badly, and I would smack you with my staff.
As you guys are having this conversation, near you spot our man Herland as he makes his way towards a stall and stops moving for a minute. A knife stall as he's sort of like perusing through different singing steel, dragon forged, dwarven, elvish, all these different blades. The elvish blade he's holding looks more like a pen that's been sharpened, like a surgeon.
God, it's
And
almost like he
is he
knows his
talking
legs
to-
nearby.
Is he talking to the shop owner or something?
Yes.
Can I try to read his lips?
He has a hood on at the moment. So it would be with disadvantage.
How far is he
Um,
originally from us?
Yeah, let's.
He's about
Sure.
50 feet at this point. You guys have sort of moved up slowly.
So perception with disadvantage. Yeah, it's bad. I probably fail. It's like 9.
A 9 does in fact not do the job. So with a 9, yeah, you can't really read his lips. He has this sort of hood over his head. He is a famous guy, so he's trying to lay low to some extent.
Hey, I have an idea. Might be weird, but let's see if it can work. Leonardis, since you're kind of gas, can you like take this map and try to make it look like the wind blew it next to him, and I will try to like catch it, like it fell out of my hand from the wind or something.
I like it.
And Cass, I'm gonna lead him to that alleyway, telling him there's a store there if I manage to like persuade him. So maybe you can set up like an ambush there. What do you
Oh.
think?
I was.
Ambush is my middle name.
No, it is not. It is coward.
Eat shit, turtle boy.
Shut up.
You missed.
As you can see, we love each other, but never mind. I was thinking more of me sleeping behind him and listening to the conversation, but I guess your map thing works too.
I mean,
Floyd,
I would
if
prefer
you
to beat
prefer
him
it.
up.
You would prefer to be what?
To, you know, do him some damage and beat him up. You know,
You
usual
can-
things.
You can beat him up after I kind of listen to the conversation, just so you know. But no,
Wonderful.
never mind. Let's go with this plan. Then he starts waving the map and starts running.
So once the map kind of gets close to Olin, what's his name? White Olin.
Carolyn.
Olin, yeah. So Utan will just like start running. I think before actually I start running, I'm gonna use disguise self to make myself look a bit different and less threatening, I guess. So I will cast it, and I will make myself look probably a bit older, white hair, with like wrinkles and stuff, and like a fuzzy beard, and change my clothes also to be more like this crazy artist kind of guy, like I'm trying to find my muse kind of a thing, with like ink stains on it and stuff like that.
So what I'm hearing here is fantasy Ed Sheeran.
Yeah, that's a great, but older, like a fantasy old Ed Sheeran.
Old Sheeran, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Fantasy
That's
Mick
perfect.
Jagger, perhaps?
No, he's cool. Like he would still be cool, I think. I don't want to be cool.
Oh,
Ed Sheeran
like
gets
a-
lamer, is like the opposite of wine, you know?
Like fantasy Neil Young then. Okay, got you.
Oh,
Yeah,
man,
we need
we're
this
gonna get
artist to
sued.
be like he has to have fallen off by now, right? You can't be too famous. Otherwise you get the
Yeah.
opposite effect.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Alright.
Oh, I know. An older fantasy Al Yankovic. Boom.
Oh, but Weird Al's just wonderful.
No, Weird Al is
Yeah.
just he's too good at his job.
That's
Oh,
true.
yeah.
He already looks like it, so that's amazing.
See, the thing with Ed Sheeran is like 50% of the people already hate him, so it wouldn't be too
Oh.
hard, you know?
Yeah,
He's just
okay, I get you.
ginger. Leave the man alone.
Yeah, but it's not even properly ginger.
He's not a
Mm.
real ginger, it's even worse.
Really?
I thought he was a real ginger.
I
Is
don't
he
know.
not one of us?
Blondish ginger.
One of us. One of us.
One of me, as the only
Yeah.
ginger at the table.
Yeah, I'm bald, so you know, I don't
Ginger.
get to say to have a hair color. So yeah, let's go with the old Ed Sheeran trope. Let's make it a trope.
Alright. As Fantasy Ed Sheeran drops his map and runs away, can I get a sleight of hand, maybe?
I'm not trying to
Like, what do you want? What do you want to do?
I'm
Like a
basically
performance?
running next to him, yeah, and kind of like, oh, my map.
Oh no, my
yeah,
map!
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
All right.
So you-
Performance would probably be my
Oh,
playing. If
yeah,
you intimidating a bard and being a bard, I would say that's probably the best bit.
let's see. We go to me dice.
All right.
14.
All right. With a 14, you seemingly drop the map somewhat good. It's about to like land prematurely as just a gust of wind like lifts it off and hits his leg as he like looks down. He like
Oh, my
bends
map.
down, he like looks up at you as you run off into the distance. He's like, might as well. Picks it up, starts looking at this map.
So I approach him and like, oh, young man, would you mind giving me my map back?
Quite the map you have.
Ah, yes. I found it in a very cool little place, and I want to use it as a reference for something I'm working on.
Ah, very interesting. Very interesting indeed. I like the architecture towards the top here. Looks quite elvish.
Oh, well, it's an old reference to an old place from where I come from. There's a story about this like a beastie kind of thing, very furry, very, very funny. But anyway, would you mind giving me my map back? I really want to have it back.
Do you have anything similar?
Not on my person, but I can show you where I got it. There's a lot of cool things there.
Alright, give me deception.
Oh, crap. 1 second.
Could you give me a second, please? All of minor concentration shit. Okay. Yeah, no,
So,
I don't have time.
I'm in the middle of something. Can this be done another day?
I mean, you can go there whenever you want, but just give me back my map, please. And like Udan tries to like reach for it like slowly, like a feeble old man kind of a thing, like trying to take it without being menacing in a way.
As you try and do that, he sort of like tries to like play it off as he's just having like he like turns to the left a little bit, or like sort of putting his shoulder towards your direction as he looks at it some more. In retrospect, how much do you want for this? I'll pay mostly anything.
It's not really for sale. You know how we artists. I need it for my muse. I can't part from it. I saw it and I immediately knew that I needed it.
I don't care. I can get you a gig at any place you need. How much for the map?
Okay. At this point, Leonard sees that this is not going anywhere without any interference, so he's going to try to move out the side and cast. Let's see. I think guidance on him. No, not himself, but on Utan.
Gentle breeze of mist blows in your direction.
Udan goes like, oh, if you like that, I mean, it would be a waste of your money. There's something bigger where I got it, like with a much nicer cathedral. For sure, elven origin, if that's your fancy, but I also saw other races there, like a whole cacophony of it. It's amazing. Just not what I was looking for.
Where exactly is this from?
Well, you see this alleyway there? If you go there and take a left and then immediately take a right and then jump under the bridge and then go up the stairs. It's right over there. It's a small antique store. Very, very seclusive and hard to see, but once you know the salesman there, you can find the most amazing bargains.
Sounds promising. Let me show you my own collection first. Perhaps there's a trade we can transact.
Okay, but do you want to do it here? It might get the window. I mean,
Do I look like I have all my maps on me right now? No.
You seem like a very well-groomed person. I assume you probably have some kind of like, ways to carry stuff around you.
Follow me.
Okay, very well. I mean, Utan reluctantly follows him.
Is Herland still holding the map?
Yes.
Okay. Kaz is going to cast Mage Hand. And no, actually, no, because then it just shows up as a giant Mage Hand. Never mind. Take back. Goodbye.
What is Kaz doing?
Kaz is.
Can you cut?
She's following along from a distance. She
Alright.
is trailing
All right. And
as best as
Leonardus?
she can.
Yeah, Leonard is going to cast Pass Without a Trace and stick to those two.
Makes sense.
Yes.
Makes sense. Can I get both of you, Leonardus and Cassandra? Can I get both of you to roll me another perception check?
Oh yes, we like that.
A perception.
Yes, please.
That would be a 21.
That would be a 17.
All right.
Can I see your rolls?
With a 17, Cassandra notices upon closer inspection, you haven't seen this guy's face. His clothes are a little bit tidier than last time you've seen Herland. There's sort of this, you can't tell if it's the heat or what exactly, but there's this sort of very vivid purplish spark that every now and then comes out of the hem of his left arm. And with a 21, Leonardus, you notice his left hand and the ring that was around his neck last time you saw him are no longer with him. So, if you'd like to follow me, you guys trail this guy all the way to this quieter part, down some alleyways, and to what appears to be a random ass wooden door near the cliff edge of the city. He looks down one way of the dark alleyway, up the other way, looks at you, Utan, as he takes out a bronze key and inserts it. Clicks it open, swings into the room. As he does so, he sort of snaps his right hand. All these torches go alight inside the building. There's high shelves stacked with scrolls all over the place. These sort of yellowish candle lights all over the place, illuminating the place. Scroll after scroll, map after map, all over the place. As he looks back at you, my own collection. It is quite marvelous, is it not?
Oh, wow, that is a lot of amazing finds. And as Zutan says it, he's trying to like look around and hear and see if there's like anything untoward inside the room.
All right, that is a
So-
perception. With a 7, Utan, you're honestly like
I would-
amazed. Like you're trying to act amazed, but you're honestly just amazed by how many there
Yeah.
is. There's too many to look at.
Yeah, the real artist inside of Utan is actually at all this collection, and boy, am I rolling bad today. That's insane.
All
So
right.
yeah, I just like Utan just steps in and just continues the gig while looking at all the maps and browsing everything and just like being amazed.
All right, Utan, give me another intelligence saving roll, please.
So I have a feat that I can reroll Indomitable, so like I think I'm gonna do that.
But you have to take that roll, right?
Yeah, I will have to take that one.
All right, let's re-roll it.
So,
That was a 7 last time. Let's see what this is.
yeah.
Bam. Ooh,
Oh.
it's even worse. It's a
Wow.
6. Luck is not on your side today.
No, it isn't.
As you roll a 6 on that save, again, it's so much going around the place, and you hear nothing as everything goes dark, and you're stuck. The candles are out in the middle of this warehouse. Herland nowhere to be seen.
So, 1 second. Like, am I seeing dark as in like I'm becoming blind, or is it just?
It's just
again, like,
darkness.
light-
All the lights
Okay.
went off.
Okay, so first thing I do, I just want to check one thing real quick to see if I can do that or not. 1 second. Oh no, okay, this doesn't work. Yeah, so I I snap my fingers and create a small fire, like just on the ground next to me,
Mm-hmm.
just so I can like see.
You light an ember next to you
Yeah.
as you feel a magical force stop your magic from working.
Okay, that can be good. I guess I just start like to feel my way around to try to find the door.
All right. As you're feeling your way around, Leonardus and Kaz, what's happening outside the building?
I feel like, Leonardus, we should probably be in there right now. It's a little bit concerning that, he's in there, we're out here.
Do you want to go through the door or with the door?
I would like to be inside without much. Without him noticing, perhaps?
Okay, I don't see any light coming from under the door, so I assume as soon as something enters, there's going to be a light source, so we are going to be at disadvantage. Any plans, since you are the smart ones?
Oh, so now I'm the smart one, thanks.
No, that was just a sarcastic comment, but I'm up for discussion. Yes.
Sorry,
you
I'm doing this thing called thinking. You should try it.
Well, yeah, I can think, and I am doing it. For instance, I don't think you realize that you can talk to a person kind of telepathically, or you cannot.
Oh, shit. No, I can.
See? I'm the smart
have-
one. I'm the smart one, and I have to know what kind of spells
Look,
you have.
it's been a while.
Yeah, okay. Fine.
Kaz is going to. I assume it ends within 120.
You what? You cut out there.
I assume that it ends within 120 feet.
Indeed it is.
Kaz is going to reach up and tap her earring of message. Utan? Are you okay?
Utan, all you hear on your no, sorry, Kaz, give me an Arcana check.
Arcana check.
Boom, boom, Arcana.
I've noticed the purple glow as well. Did I?
Yes.
Dirty
You-
20.
If you roll higher than someone else in a perception, you learn what they've seen plus what you've seen as well. What is it? Dirty 20?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You go to send the first message. All you hear from the message stone is as you go to send this, you readjust your angle and stuff, sort of like weird AV, and you press some more, and Utan, you hear whatever Cass is about to say now, sort of full on like snake, sort of muffled, glitched out. You can tell it's not full on clear.
Utan!
Utan!
Are you okay in there? What's going on? It's
So,
over?
so I mean, Utan doesn't really understand how that magic works. So he's just going to speak out loud and just say,
Perfect.
young man, where are you, young man? Where did you go? And I mean, he's gonna wait for a moment, and if he doesn't hear anything back from like the actual young man or the voice in his head, he will start creating more fires with like the actual sheets of paper and stuff to hopefully make the young man do something.
Utan, as we come back to you, you send that message, and as you do so, your voice echoes around you, and then you hear slowly building around you from all angles. Utan, 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 Utan. As the whispers surround you slowly, from all sides, growing nearer and nearer, louder and more aggressive. Utan, Utan, as they swirl around you like a murder of crows, but not an actual
I
murder of
assume-
crows, a murder of voices, I guess. Well, what's up?
I assume that Cass hasn't heard anything back.
You give me a perception check. No, give me another Arcana check. Give me another Arcana check.
Did Uton ever like?
No, so
hear
yeah,
the before?
Utan, you give me an Arcana check to see if you can send the message. It's like testing if your grandpa can use like an iPhone, you know?
We're walkie-talkie in here.
Yeah, it's like flip
So-
phone or iPhone or Blueberry. Like what's the status here on your? Okay.
I think you still have the guidance on
Oh, so how do I add it?
you. D4.
Default. 1 second.
Let's see.
It's like he sends the message, but it's sort of like it's slightly like cryptic. It's like the grammar's slightly messed up, and there's a couple of typos, but you can still kind of tell what he was saying.
Leonardus, I think we're about to make this covert operation overt. I think basically we need to kick down this fucking door.
Why? Do I have any sort of like attunement with my guidance or concentration spells that I cast on someone else? If you know what I mean.
I know not.
Know not if I have attunement or know not what I mean.
Both.
Okay, so fair enough. If you don't know if I have it. So the idea is that I cast it on him, and if he uses it, can I feel it?
Oh, okay. I see what you mean now. Okay.
By the way, I forgot to mention that I have like my rapier is the rapier of warning, so it basically is supposed to warn me of danger before something happens.
Indeed.
And I have advantages on initiative rolls. Like just FYI for the future, because I forgot to mention it. Sorry.
Well, even so, your rapier doesn't go off. Amongst all of this, your rapier does not go off,
While I'm
Which is-
hearing the model of voices,
which is very odd for you.
and this is the first time Utan ever heard like this kind of voices, right?
I would say yes. Yeah, I
Okay.
would say so. This is the very distinct sort of magic at work here. As that goes on, slowly disorientating you. What is Lazarus and Kaz doing? Come on. Final decisions.
Lazarus, is being kind of buried and resting. Leonardis is going to start thinking.
Mm-hmm.
If you allow me to be tuned again with my spell.
Mm-hmm. Only thing I can give you there is, I mean, I guess you could tell he used it, but like that doesn't tell you a lot. So
No,
take from that what you will.
That's enough for me.
Take from that what you will.
Cast. I have a feeling that he used the spell that I cast on him. So he had to do some kind of skill in there, which is magical skill. Yeah, we might have a problem.
Well, so how do we get on with it?
Do you have a torch or something?
Do they start seeing the fires that I'm basically putting on inside?
As you are starting those fires, one by
Not magical fires, towards actually setting fires.
he's straight up setting fire to this place.
Oh, okay.
No, wait. The fires that I'm making are like for magic. So if that's not working, then I can't do that. Actually, like it's a cantrip. So
Yeah, your fire your whatever spell you used to try and make a fire was not working.
oh, so never
I
mind.
thought you were gonna pull like a torch or something.
No, I don't have anything.
Well then you're still stuck in the dark there.
I do pull out a goggles of night. and put them on.
You pull out your knife.
I have like a goggles of night, which gives me 60 feet of dark vision.
You pull that out. As you look about the place, first thing you notice is not one, not two, 7 pairs of eyes staring at you from all over the place, from on top of shelves to 5 feet away from you in the dark.
Do I see like modern eyes, or are they just floating eyes?
Well, they all look like Herland.
Okay. Well, I obviously drop my disguise, because no point in trying to look like an old man right now.
Oh yeah, I forgot you were old Sheeran there.
Old Sheeran.
Oh wait, actually, if he has like dispel magic field, then I guess it would have been dropped anyway.
Yeah, it's true. It's no magic, which you all obviously don't know.
So, like, do I see the door, the exit door?
You do see the exit door.
I sprint to it and try to like bash it through with my shoulder.
Give me dexterity.
Dexterity.
And then give me wisdom save.
Is it acrobatics maybe, or
Dexterity, and then give me wisdom save.
So 1 second. Dex, just pure dex, okay? Pure dex, pretty good.
Okay, and then wisdom save.
Wisdom.
Straight it. Oof.
A second, I think I might have actually advantage or like advantage on wisdom or something. Just double checking. No, never mind. He's just
Normal wisdom guy.
It's on different situations, not for this one.
As you go sprinting towards the door, you manage to run pretty fast. But as you do, you feel the door, almost like the distance between you, even though you're running close to it, is getting further apart and it's moving away from you. The floor is shifting in the opposite direction.
I assume we kind of hear that.
From outside, you guys are hearing like almost like a stretching, like of like a creaking of wooden planks and a stretching of elastic or rubber.
Yeah, that's pretty good, I guess.
Okay. I guess Sultan will just say, well, bugger that, and just like throw his sword at one of the eyes.
You gotta throw your sword at one of the eyes.
Yeah, it's my bonded sword, so just
It goes straight through it as it disappears like a shadow, and 2 more figures appear behind you.
Okay, then I call it back with and just, oh wait, I didn't think this through. There's no magic, it might not work. I'm not sure.
You try to call back. Give me Arcana.
Oh crap. That's pretty high. Maybe have luck. Does 17 work?
With a 17, you gotta call it back. It starts coming back towards you, but you definitely had to concentrate on that. As you go concentrating on pulling it back, it comes into your hand as the 2 figures behind you pushes you forward into the shelf in front of you, just sort of messing with you at this point.
Okay.
How wonderful. The shadows disappear again.
So I'm with my sword. I'm just basically holding my sword on my buckler in like a ready position, trying to spot any kind of like inconsistency between different pairs of eyes to see if I can spot the real one.
As you got to do that, give me an intelligence. Give me perception. Perception, and with your 21 perception, you clock most of these guys are just not moving, like they're just not breathing at all. But one of them, you can hear the breathing off of his voice, sort of soft and gentle, trying to hold it. As you look over at him, all the other ones disappear. He walks towards you. You come face to face. Why are you here, imposter and liar? Do you think me a fool?
I don't wait for him to finish the monologue. I immediately try to like stab him with my sword.
Give me.
While I say I don't do monologues and just stab him.
All right, where do you stab him?
I'm trying to hit like a non-vital organ. I guess like I don't know a kidney, something that he will probably, even if he would die, it will take him like a while to do
All right,
that, so we can still interrogate him or maybe heal him if we don't want him dead.
give me just an attack roll.
Oh, 1 second. So 21.
21 to hit.
Yeah.
This guy he's so ready to just do this monologue as you just like stab him straight in the kidney as he goes. Oh.
So I'm doing I think it came out to 12 damage, I think. If I'm correct with how it rolled, yeah.
Yes.
So 12 damage.
As you stab him, is there anything you want to say? Anything you want to do?
I tell him like I don't do monologues and I certainly don't like people just fucking with my head, so I just sit down and be quiet and let us talk. Or I can stab you a few more times. It's your choice.
Just a single tear
Can I
rolls
try
from
to-
his eye.
Can I try to like intimidate?
Go for it.
It's gonna be bad. Oh man. One. Dirty one though.
With the one, he's not intimidated. He's just
In pain.
in pain. Yeah, exactly. He's like, all right. He's just like struggles to like sit himself down on like a stool. Yeah. That hurts.
While he's sitting, I'm gonna take out like just a rope and use all the different knots that I learned in my history, and just like
Yeah, you tie that man up
yeah,
tighter.
making sure that his fingers and hands are extremely well secured and like unable to gesture.
All right. No problem with doing that. As we go back outside towards Cass and Leonardus.
I'm going to be honest, Leonardus, I'm just going to open the door. And Cass is just gonna shoulder the door.
Did you hear the part with the guy running on top?
No.
Well, in that case, there is a guy running on top and trying to escape. Double
Oh,
him.
from here?
Yes.
Maybe we should take care of that.
Okay, well, that was my first choice as well, but I needed you to decide.
Well, I've decided for us. Let's fucking go.
Okay, so you're done. We're gone. Try to come out on your own. See ya.
I'm sure you'll be fine, Utan. Have fun.
Oh, and try to get the map. If he doesn't have it.
Are you like screaming it or like saying it? Telepathically?
Cass
Oh,
is really screaming it.
Yeah.
So you hear Utan just like just laughs a bit and then just opens the door and looks at you and like he's tied up. You can talk to him if you want.
Oh. Okay. Well, that was fast.
Yeah, we'll go take care of this other thing, and Cass is gonna start looking for somewhere to get up onto the roof.
Okay, then I'll just keep him safe. You do your thing.
All right. As you guys head off in the other direction, yeah.
Just before like I let him go, I just go and back to like to the guy and also gag him and just like tell him like sit tight.
But give me a.
Yeah. And I just sit there and like guard him and make sure that he doesn't do anything stupid that will make me stab him again, and wait until they come back.
All right. As we go to the rooftops of Kolkwar Keep, you guys take up a ladder to the top of the rooftops. As you look across the top of this building, appears to be a hatch. On top of it, a chimney, this sort of like glass pane looking down into like the top floor area. So the top down of this Scrolls building. And you see another building opposite, a little bit shorter, about a street's width of distance between the two, with well, plenty of shops in it, just like a residential area maybe. Can I get a perception check or investigation? What are you guys doing up there while you're up there?
What is he doing? He's just running on rooftops?
You don't know where this guy went.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so what, perception or investigation?
Yes,
Whatever
that's-
role you want here. Whatever role you
Okay.
think suits. Tell me why you want to do it.
I have a passive perception of 26. Is there a chance that Cass just saw it?
And I just rolled a net 20 on perception, so
See, perception of 26. Oh my god.
Passive perception of 26.
I also just rolled a nat 20.
Passive perception of 26. You in fact do not see this man.
Okay, but then I rolled a nat 20.
But with a nat 20, how much does that add up to?
It adds up to 31.
29.
How much did it add up to?
31.
How the fuck?
How the hell? 2 nat
Cass sees
20s?
Oh,
all.
expertise.
2 nat 20s.
Yeah.
2 nat 20s. And here's Nier with Utan rolling 1 on intimidation.
He just went
Well-
rar.
Balance in life. It's literally the balances in life.
Oh my gosh. Okay. With a 29, you guys you clock immediately with a 29, Leonardus. You're full on like Detective Sherlock Holmes here. A little bit of purplish dust on the floor. Footprints in the sort of grime on the rooftop that leads over this edge. Appears to have jumped to the opposite building. With a 31 though, Kaz, you not only know this is Herland, you not only know that it's this purple stuff here. You can see from the other building Herland running off in an alleyway further to the rest of the town with these right hand up, sort of like this purple aura glowing around it, like he's holding concentration on something.
1 second.
Question is, will you tell me that?
I need to check my inventory real quick. If I was to shoot him with an arrow, would
First
that
of
break his
all,
concentration?
if you could, is the question.
If I could shoot an arrow,
If you managed it,
I mean, it's kind of tempting to have a go.
maybe.
First of all, Cass.
First of all, what are you shooting this with?
Her. Wait, how far is he away? Hold on.
Like, if we work out the trigonometry for this, it's probably like
As the crow flies.
as the crow flies, I would say maybe 30 meters. It's just like 90 foot.
What's that in feet?
90
Oh,
foot.
easy, short bow.
Okay. Go for it.
First of all, Cass looks at Leonardus and goes, "It's Herland. He's over there. Fucking Herland."
All right.
Oh, fuck off. That's 7 to hit.
With a 7 to hit, not only do you miss, but I need you
Oh.
to roll me a wisdom save.
Wisdom save is a 12.
You shoot the arrow and you miss.
Is that it?
Yep.
I missed.
Well, she
That was
Hold on.
that
why
was
the
such a
fuck
good.
Didn't I just do this? She casts a magic missile.
You see like this like sort of shiny ball come out of Kaz's pocket. It like swirls around like the moon around your head as it just shoots
For fuck's sake.
missiles
You know,
out towards Hordland.
You forget all the things you can do when you have a moon in your pocket.
As the missiles go flying, is it hits for all of them or is it immediate hits?
Oh, it's maximum. It's always it.
Yeah, it always hits.
All right.
That's 4 times 3, so
You hit
12
Herland.
damage.
You hit
I
Herland.
don't know why I had to count that.
You hit Herland. But as you do, another illusion disappears.
Fuck off. I have a weird feeling that Herland is fucking with us. Or somebody is fucking with us using Herland.
And then a voice comes from behind. Ah, I wonder who that could be. See the face of Herland just sort of like appear around the corner.
Are you like real Herland or fake Herland?
Oh,
or
I'm
like
as real as they
Herland's
get.
Cousin?
As he like throws a dagger at you, straight for the heart.
Can Cass try and duck out of the way?
You can try and do the dodge action. Yes, quite.
Fuck, is that a roll? What am I looking at here?
I think there's
Good luck trying to dodge this.
I would like to give her advantage by
Just-
trying to play the chivalry and push her out.
Oh no, don't worry about me.
Another net 20.
What do you get? What do you get?
What am I rolling?
The dodge. So it would just be Dex.
Dex, I thought it was Dex save?
I believe so.
Oh, come on. Shit. It's a
Natural one.
natural 1.
Ooh.
So
How-
let me get-
How the
Ever.
turntables. How the turntables.
However, I'm gonna use uncanny dodge to halve the attacker's damage.
So you half a double, okay? So it works out straight.
It's just a straight, yeah.
Herland hits you with a dagger from long range. Like, he's expecting you to dodge it, but you just don't.
Cash just stands there.
And he's surprised, like, oh shit. All right. It's just like a dagger in like your right part of your chest now. Like, as you are hit
Ow.
for 12 damage.
Does it kind of look intimidating that Cass didn't move out of the way, or does she just look stupid?
I don't know. Roll me a charisma.
A charisma save or a check?
Just a check. See what you got. Give me that one.
It's the 14.
It's okay. It looks kind of weird. It's like you're not completely confident. You're completely awkward. It's like you saw it and like in the first 2 seconds it was awkward, and then you're like, you know what? I'm fine with this.
It's like somebody's first ever performance at like a school play. That's what she's giving.
It's like, okay, I'll do it. It's this beautiful
You fucking dickhead.
pencil-like dagger goes almost like a silver wooden stake in your chest.
Charming. Thank you, Herland. Appreciated, really.
You should work on your reflexes more often. As he pulls the dagger straight out of you, like catching off guard back into his hand as he wipes the blood from it. Pity I had to get that dirty so early.
You should work on not being a dickhead. Maybe it would help you more. Maybe people would like you.
I don't care if people like me. People can fail. Just like
Well, I
Quicksilver.
can't wait for you to fail.
I can't wait to see you in your grave. Now, what do
Really,
you...
Unfortunately, I don't plan on having one of those, so get bent, I guess.
What do you want?
You.
He has a point. You would be nice.
Hmm.
Not in that way, but like,
Now, I would like to point out that before she said that, I never had the intention of having you that way, and I don't think you thought about it that way. So I just
We
made
just
it
needed to-
awkward.
I'm
and-
sorry. I just want to this isn't good considering. Sorry, Herland. Really, I'm sorry.
Yeah, we are not really an enemy. I don't think there is a point of distrustful and hurting each other. And what is it? Leonard is trying to punch you, just for the fun.
He's... Okay, it's quite like a 20-foot distance between the two of you. He's probably more
Oh.
towards you now at this point. Yeah, so fair enough.
Yeah,
You
but-
might be able to throw a punch.
You said that he took the knife out of Cass.
Yeah, he pulled it back with magic.
Oh, magic. Okay. Well, in that case, I want to punch him But I don't want
No.
to. I don't want to waste. I don't want to waste something.
No.
Wait.
Okay, then I turn to Cass and say, "Can you slap him with your mage hand?"
I will slap him after this. Herland, why do you want us at the Conference of Crowns?
Why would
And
I
also,
tell you?
why did you stab me?
Like you weren't trying to shoot me moments prior.
Look, I knew that you were a. That wasn't you. There was purple things. Purple things.
So clever, yet so naive.
Yes, and where is your necklace, pendant, something, ring, thing?
Oh, this. You know it's the real Herland because he's got the necklace on.
Oh,
Okay.
you. Well, you certainly are a slippery one, Herland.
I've learned a thing or two. Now, since you were so kind to treat me with a gift of, what would I say,
Violence, you can say it out loud.
as you wanted to gift me with a lot of grievances and apparently an arrow, I thought I'd repay the favor. You see, he has a...
Did.
He reaches his hand into a bag of holding on his side as he pulls out locks of hair between his fingers. He tosses a head beheaded onto the floor in front of you.
Quicksort!
Please. No, it
That
had
would
hair, it's
be-
not Quixel.
Yeah, it was so dark.
Does Cass recognize the head?
Your old friend, Colonel Redrick.
Fuck. Cass's face drains of all color, and she steps towards the real Herland. Well, you've made your message quite clear.
He knew the consequences.
The consequences of what? Huh? The consequences of just being a person in your world?
Oh, come now, stop being Mrs.
Leonidas, you don't understand.
What, friends of yours?
A very good friend of mine's head is now in front of me. I am going to kill this guy. Sorry,
Well,
it's over.
I think he's already dead, so you don't have to kill him.
Not.
And Leonard
Redrick.
gives you a sarcastic grin. He understood that you're talking about Herland.
Love the energy, don't need it in my life right now. And Cass is going to unsheath her short sword. And she's gonna move towards Herland.
Well, this is taking place like Utan is sitting next to the other Herland and goes like, it was pretty easy finding this guy. So easy finding the real home. Cake.
Rutan.
Poor Utan is indeed. As Herland snaps his right hand, a purple flame flickering in it. This kind of power. You remember what it did to Lazarus, do you not?
How dare you? How dare you come here? How dare you behead my best friend? How dare you even try to use Lazarus's name like that? Oh shit.
As he does this, he flicks his hand, the fire flickering. Near.
Yeah.
Near. You see back down in the warehouse, the Herland, quote unquote, next to you. You see for a split second it flickers from the facade of Herland. What appears to be this really old lady.
Oh shit. I mean, Utan ungags her and goes like,
What did you? Where? What? Why am I? It's why I'm so dizzy. She's like rope
Does
burns in
she-
her arms.
Does she look like she's still bleeding or like in any kind of like
She looks like if you like punched her, she'd die instantly.
I see. So I'm like, crap. Take this, and I just give her like a potion of healing, just one, and I untie her and just run out and start like jumping up and climbing the rooftops to catch
Yeah.
up with them.
I imagine you've heard the commotion up already. As Cass, you make your way towards Herland. He flicks his fingers. A couple of seconds after that dead silence, you see the head of Utan emerge over the edge of the building and climb up from the ladder. Fresh to this whole new situation going on. Erland sort of just flicks his head over for a second. You brought new friends to kill off.
No. We brought new friends to kill off you.
We'll see about that.
Oh, come now, people. Come now. We need you.
As he throws down the fire in his hands, creating a wall of fire, blocking off the half of the building where you guys are from his.
Yes.
Can I, as he does this, can I do something?
Go for it.
Then I will just like point at him and cast Toll the Dead on him.
You can.
Oh, it's good to hear Toll the Dead.
Oh man, that's a throwback.
And yeah, so I will just do that, and I will.
That's a wisdom saving.
Let me just check. You pointed one picture. You can see.
Let's make a wisdom saving throw. I'll take 1d8. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So that, and also
I will
if
roll.
target is missing any of its respawn, it takes more. What I'm guessing is it's full health. So I
Yeah,
guess,
full health, baby.
So it's 2d8.
Oh, actually, it's more than because it's 2d8 because
What?
it's above level 5.
What's the DC?
It's 15.
He fails as you sort of just hit him as he's like throwing down this wall of fire. He's like, oh, screw these newcomers.
It's 9 necrotic damage.
He's just his forearm just lights up with this purple energy, trying to fight it back. He throws down this wall of fire, purple flames flickering up into the night sky, sort of blocking your view of him as he legs it backwards, and you see him leap off the top of this building.
And while he's kind of confused by or from the Toll of the Dead, I would like to confuse him. Wisdom 15, please. Sorry, 17. Actually.
What are you doing?
Confusion. So it's basically test assaults and twist creatures' minds, spawning delusions and provoking uncontrolled action.
All right. You see him go and run to jump off this building as he hesitates for a second, leaning over the edge. And then you see him just jump off.
Well, cannot really make conscious movements or actions, so
That one wasn't conscious.
for a minute.
So as he does this, Utan will kind of send his hands forward and try to cast Vortex Warp on him to bring him back. He needs to do a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, this is a roller coaster of emotions. Con save. We got a 10.
Then he fails. I basically teleports him right in front of Cass, like in melee range, so she can do whatever she wants to him.
Cash,
Well.
we didn't use these kind of spells to kill him, so please just go easy on him.
I don't think I can
Can what?
go easy on him.
Okay, then at least, well, beat him unconscious rather than.
Cass is just gonna fucking run him through with her sword.
All right, go for that.
I said unconscious, not dead.
Go for it. Go for it.
I don't think a 9 hits anyway, unless I'm going with
With a 9, what are you hitting this with?
She's just trying to run through with her short sword.
What type of
It's
sword?
right in front of her.
What sword?
Short sword.
Just a normal, none of the new ones, none of the just normal ass sword.
I mean, I could run through with a still steel longsword if you'd like.
Whichever one you like.
I like her plus. I love her short sword +1 personally.
All right, you go for the short sword. Right at the last moment, he surprises you as he pulls out the dagger once more. The sparks flying off of the metal as he parries it away and holds the dagger to your throat in almost an instant.
He's still confused though.
He can do another roll now.
Are we like in initiative or something?
Sorry,
That
what
was
was
it.
the question?
This was. Alright, I'll read the details real quick. Give me a second. Okay. Alright, so he is allowed to make another wisdom saving throw after that first action.
Yep.
So. Let's see if he beats that DC now. Oh, natural 20.
Fine.
He does parry it. He's just fucking pissed off. He doesn't give a shit. Fuck it. He goes, and instead of moving out of Kaz's melee range, like, how close is everyone positioned here?
I mean, you tell me how far did Utan manage to get to him as he tried to catch up?
I would say about 10 feet away, 15 feet away for Utan. For Leonardus, it's completely up to like how close you want to stand next to Kaz when she's doing this.
Oh, to be honest, I never really thought about it. I was next to her, that's for sure, but not sure how far behind.
All right, cool. This guy's gonna try and tackle Kaz off the edge of the building.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
nice.
And this is every time when I don't take spike, was it rope?
All right, give me a strength save from you, Kaz.
Not even a dex save, God.
It's not a dodge. The man just can grab you.
Yeah, that's a 2. Kaz is not good at strength.
With the 23, he tackles Kaz as they both go flying over the edge of this building towards the ground.
Kaz is gonna hold on to this motherfucker for dear life.
You have no spells, no nothing?
Oh no, she does though.
How high is this building?
Yeah, how high is the
There's
building?
about 5 stories.
Oh, okay.
That's
So-
about, what, 30 feet?
5
Oh,
stories
don't worry.
is pretty. It's like what? It's pretty high.
It's,
Pretty high.
it's more, yeah, it's more than 10, sorry.
I wouldn't worry, guys. Kaz has got this. As she is falling, holding on to our boy, just as they're about to basically hit the ground, she gives a tug at her cloak and casts Dimension Door.
Ooh.
And just.
Could we get
I
another
was-
strength contest? No. No.
I was asking how far because as they start falling, I would like to cast blindness, deafness on our guy,
All right, go for it.
and it's going to be blindness, and you are supposed to roll Constitution.
Constitution 17. This guy's pretty low odds. 16.
Excellent, then he's blinded.
Great. So just as they're about to hit the ground, cast Dimension Door
As
and
this,
gets rid of them.
at the last moment, this guy's gone completely blind. He's just holding on for dear life. As Kaz, you push him off towards the ground. As you dimension door, you fall back out of the door, back onto the rooftop. You hit your head, not nearly as hard as you would have otherwise. And as you guys stand up, the purple flame dying out behind you, you walk over to the edge. As you look over the splashed body of the heir to Larscan on the pavement below you.
Is it bad if I say he's survived worse?
Well done, Cash. Well,
Couldn't have done it without you. You both.
Well,
no,
to
I
be
don't.
fair,
I
he
don't
was
think.
on the house.
I think I can speak for Rutan as well. No, we don't share glory on this one. That's all you.
No, you. I mean, all I did was Dimension Door out there and hit my head on the ground. I mean, let's be honest. She's going to like, kind of shuffle onto her knees And she's gonna shuffle her way over towards the head of Redrick.
Is he completely dead? Like dead?
Oh no, he's like a lifeless corpse on the ground below you. Yeah.
Maybe he's only mostly dead.
Do you get? Would you both like to go poke him with a stick? I have an old friend to say goodbye to.
Question. How long is he dead before we can revive him?
You fucking bastard.
Can we kill him again?
No.
Bastards. Bastards. I think it's like 2 minutes, or what is it?
Quick,
Okay.
someone grab a diamond.
Well, yeah, I don't have the.
Yeah, within the
spell
last minute.
active.
Within the last minute. So this is basically like, oh, quickly run downstairs, do it again. So let's say you have like
Yippee!
45 seconds to get down to the 5 floors down.
So, do
You
have
know
it
what?
made?
Fuck it. If you really want me to make these kind of decisions, then fuck it. I'm going to use one of my transformations, and I'm going to turn into a giant, was it hawk, fly down, and then cast gentle repose on him. Repose.
Gentle repose, yeah.
Yes.
Okay. As you do so, okay, yeah, you
Which is
falcon your way down there, and you keep his body from rotting, I guess.
Yep. So technically, I'm extended his lifespan. I go. That's spam maybe until we take a long rest, and I can choose revivify, and then I can revivify him.
That's kind of smart.
Yeah. Nicely done.
All right. As we go back to Kaz.
She very gently lifts the head of Redrick, and she's gonna turn it over in her hands first, because she does not believe it's him in the slightest. Well, you did your best, didn't you, old friend? I promise you that I will kill Conan for what he's done to us, to you, to everyone. And when I do kill him, and, he moves on to the afterlife, you have to also kick the shit out of him. And she is going to basically put the head down very gently, and she's just gonna try and shield it from the sun and not have it rotting away on a rooftop.
As you go to move
Um,
it, Uton, go for it.
As Utan says that, he will like gingerly step closer to you and say, if you want to maybe preserve him, you can give him proper burial. I can help with that.
I feel like he would have preferred to go out this way. He always was one for, going out in the blaze of glory. It doesn't matter where his remains end up. It just matters that you remember who he was.
Fair enough.
Are you sure about that?
Leonardus, there's going to be a lot more bodies that will need preserving. Redrick's the last person who needs it.
Okay.
One last thing. As you guys stand there all together, relieved from this series of events, the lifeless head of Colonel Redrick sits there in the shade as his jaw gently by gravity unhinges. As it drops, you see a piece of paper stuck to the top of his mouth.
Oh.
Wow, that's more.
Cass is going to very gently take the paper from his mouth.
As you dig your hand and pull it from the top of his palate, you take this very sticky note, break the small seal on it, and look inside, being careful not to rip it. You read what seemingly looks like the very last words of Colonel Redrick. To whoever is reading this, my name is Colonel Redrick. I have served much time of my life protecting the people from the shadows. I have spent most of my life chasing monsters away, and it appears for once the monsters caught up to me. If by any chance Faust is reading this, they kept me in a place known as Kandrashin in Kokva Keep. They are about to behead me. These are probably the last words I'll ever speak. Right.
Oh, Faust again. Jesus, I hate that guy. It's a nice poem, though.
Cass rolls the paper back up and she puts it in her belt pouch next to Quixel's note. I'm sure I'll get to deliver this to him one day, Redrick. Until then, we have Kundrashin to fucking destroy and save this fucking place.
And it is at that moment, ladies and gentlemen, that we wrap up our very first session of Adventures of Animaxia.
Lovely.
Wahoo!
Nice.
C'est fini. Hope you enjoyed.